going on, everybody? Happy Friday to everybody out there, and hope y'all are enjoying the home time, or should it be off work time? I don't know. It's just this quarantine thing is, I don't want to be another one of the guys beating the bush and talking about the COVID or whatever the hell it is. I just no, but it's weird to see how many companies think that they need to send out emails. Oh, we care about our customers, blah blah blah. I'm getting emails from companies I didn't even for that I haven't got from. I got one from Motorola. I'm like, what the heck,
What?
man? I haven't sent Motorola any emails in 10 years
Hey,
or so. So it's like, what the heck? Hey, Breeze. Yeah,
So where's Munchkin at?
she's here.
She says she doesn't get any home time.
Well, no, she still got. What's weird about that is she still has to go into work, right? But one of the owners of the company she works for had to do a closing on a house, and the guy that works under him talked to the person that was coming in that was doing the closing, and apparently this guy that was coming in had informed him, hey, I got all the symptoms for the coronavirus. I've had the test done, but I don't know the results yet.
Say what?
And oh, it gets better. So apparently, this guy thought it was a good idea to come on in and do the signing, the closing, in an enclosed room, with somebody that had no idea that this guy had all the symptoms of the coronavirus. So, talking about being pissed, the owner of the company is
Oh, yeah.
pissed because he was like, why would you not tell me that this guy had all the symptoms of the coronavirus and he went and got tested? So if he catches it, man, I can't even imagine the wrath that's going to come down upon him.
Well, around here we got people that are just plain being stupid.
Yeah.
So okay, we were talking a little bit before the show. So just so everybody knows, so I live in Washington. We get a lot of rain, especially this time of year. So this week the sun's been out, and it's actually gotten up in mid 60s. So for us, this is like, oh my God, it's almost summer. So everybody typically would be out and about doing a lot of things outside. Everybody's basically been off work all week.
Right.
So people decided that I am just going to do what I normally do. So they're going to the beach with hundreds of other people. They're going for hikes on very busy trails. They're going to parks and hanging around a bunch of other people. So they're not doing the social distancing thing. And some of the people have been interviewed on the news, and it's very interesting what they say. Well, it's not a big deal. I'm not sick. It's not a big deal.
Hmm.
It's it's the this society anymore it's the me society. It bugs the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Everything's about me. Well, I wish everything was about me, but
Hey, Creed, Ian, Baber Owl, J.R.
but
Biker,
people,
John,
it's
Dave.
with a lot of things in life, you need to think about not just yourself, but other people, and how what an action taken has an effect on other people.
Yeah, it's not like if they come up and cough on you, you're instantly going to be sick. It takes a while
Yeah.
before you'll know. Um, I just, and I'm the last person. I was going to go out during this week, and I needed because I got to get something for Breeze, and I was informed that that's probably not a good idea, and I didn't even think about it at first, but I was like, oh yeah, it's quarantine like everywhere, and I'm
Well,
already still
and
sick from October, so I don't need nothing on top of it. That's for
I was
sure.
just going to say, you specifically should not be going anywhere
Yeah.
because you're already compromised. You still got some bug.
Hey, I may be patient zero, like somebody was saying. I'm patient zero. I started the coronavirus. There you
Get yourself tested.
go. No, that means I have to get around other people that think they have it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not doing that. So
shithead.
just imagine you're like, oh, I need to go get myself tested at the doctor's office to see if I have the coronavirus. You go there and you got 8 other people sitting in the waiting room with you that think they have the coronavirus.
Well,
That's
they've
not a good
they've
situation.
they've been implementing around here, anyways, and I know other parts of the country. They're implementing drive-up testing. So you drive up and they test you right there. So you're not hanging around a bunch of other people.
Oh, that's good. But they also said, I think they were telling people, don't come up here if you don't have any symptoms, just to waste the test because we want people to actually have symptoms to come and get tested,
Yeah,
not just
yeah.
random people. Yeah, I want to test.
Oh, and the bad part of it is this time of year, it's allergy season. So around here, we've got a lot of tree pollen.
Yeah.
And like myself, I'm allergic to tree pollen.
Oh,
So
dang.
I get the runny nose, a cough. I already know what it is.
Yeah.
So, but if I go, especially with my job, because I see a lot of other people throughout the day, if I'm coughing and sneezing and sniffling, yeah, this doesn't look good.
If you don't have a fever, don't get tested. Yeah, Tandy, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't think that it's smart to go out there and just get tested for the hell of it. Yeah, I got the same. Well, I had the same problem with pollen. It used to make my eyes really puffy. It would just mess with my eyes really bad. But I think I just got over it. After the years of getting used to it. I'm not pollen doesn't really mess with me anymore.
Yeah. But I wanted to kind of vent a little bit. I've been kind of irked all week with these people getting out and about. It's just like, yeah. Anyways, so did you get anything new this week?
Of course not.
As soon as I started to ask, I was like, I probably shouldn't ask.
Well, there's lots of reasons not to get anything new right now. I mean, just even thinking about going near a post office box, anything like I don't want to touch anything that strangers have been touching, just because I don't want to risk catching anything. I mean, I got some high dollar hand sanitizer, man. I got a little bottle too. I probably can sell that for like 5,000. Yeah.
Okay, so around here, I mean, in our house, I'm somebody who I've always got enough stuff in the house that we're good for a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
I go through hand sanitizer anyways,
Okay.
so I needed hand sanitizer, and it was hard to find, but I found some on Amazon a little over a week ago, and it was $1.75 for 8 ounces.
Oh wow.
Well, I was like, well, I don't know what size bottle we normally get.
Yeah, this is
I don't
8
know.
ounces right here. This is 8 ounce bottle.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I figured our bottles are like 5, maybe 10 ounces, between 5 and 10. There were the little small ones. I found out later they're 1 ounce. So
Oh.
I bought 9 of them, thinking that'll get me by for a little while since we're running low.
Hell, that's 2 ounces. So if you got one smaller than this,
Yeah,
That's-
1 ounce.
yeah, you got even smaller. You got that's a travel buddy right there, 1 ounce.
Yeah, well, and that's typically what I get is 1 ounce.
Okay.
And and especially right now, yeah, keychain size, basically. I go through one of those little 1 ounce. Typically, it takes me a couple of weeks, so I'm going through even more of it now.
A couple of
But-
weeks?
Well, yeah, well, I don't get into areas that have sinks too often.
Yeah.
So-
I use a lot of it. When I use hand sanitizer, you must use very little and spread. I probably put too much when I do it, but I make sure it's coated.
I put it well. Lately I've been going through even more because I put more on.
Oh, okay.
But typically it's just enough to go through and cover my hands and kind of work it down a little bit. But well, the other problem too is if you use too much hand sanitizer, it dries out your hands.
Yeah, it dries
And
out
right
your
now, you don't want that. You don't want dry hands.
It's weird because this whole being cooped up thing has affected all the way down to the video game market. I mean, the game that we
Yeah.
play, that Fallout 76, they just did a double XP weekend like a week or two ago. They just started another one because they know everybody's at home. So they want everybody to play the game, so they'll have something to do. So they did another double XP weekend.
Well, and that's actually something else that's going on too. Is with everybody staying at home, they're streaming movies, they're playing video games, they're looking at YouTube,
Right.
they're doing a lot of stuff on the internet. So it's causing a drain. So they're already starting to see bandwidth problems on the internet.
Ah.
And the talk is they're thinking about dropping all videos, whether it's YouTube, Netflix, whatever, dropping the quality of the video from HD down to normal.
Do I still have a cough? Shoreman, yes. It is way better than it was. As I say that, I'm about to cough.
Nice timing.
Dadgummit. Hold on, maybe I can make it stop.
But you're choking on the coffee?
Okay, that was a bad idea. I just coughed up my drink and everything. So yeah, the answer is I still have a cough.
But not. But it's still getting better.
It is getting better. That was me trying to stop the cough. I was trying to hurry up and drink something so I wouldn't have to cough, and it was like, oh no, you didn't, and blew out right through it. So that sucked. Sorry. Yeah, no, darn thing, the whole passing out from coughing, after I passed out, or blacked out from coughing and broke my nose on the floor, that hasn't happened anymore. Shoreman, that it didn't even go down the right pipe. Rich, I have no idea, man. I don't know why it's not showing up in YouTube. Even Speed
I had the same problem, Rich.
Yeah, Speed said it wasn't showing. That's probably why there's not as many people, because they. But I'm always here the same time every week, so people that know that would just show up at that time anyway. So if they miss it, because YouTube don't want to notify people.
Hey, babe.
The API says you're not even live yet. Wow. That's weird. Man, I'm choking to death over here now. I shouldn't have tried to drink to push that cough back. That was bad. Now I won't cough anymore. At least I got that out of the way. I am still vaping the cocoa. Did you ever get you a cocoa?
No, they were out of stock.
Man, this thing is good. I can't tell you.
I was going to order one. I was looking to get a blue one.
I can't tell you how many
one.
times I vaped this, and it was, the flavor has been on. I'm still on the first coil, and I vape this thing all the time, and it's just freaking good, man. Let me see if I still got. Yeah, I'm getting low on juice finally. Which is, I think this is only the third time I've ever filled it. Now, obviously, if you vape the bejesus out of it, I'm sure you'll go through more juice. You go through more juice on pods than I do anyway.
I still vape a lot.
I mean, you can vape a lot. I think it's more about how hard you pull when you do pull on a vape. Which one is that?
This is the Vapor
Nord?
DNA one. Super good, I think they call it.
Super good. Okay.
It actually it's like $10, $9.99 is
Wow.
what they sell it for, and it's got really good flavor. I was shocked. I bought it just for the heck of it, and it's got great flavor.
Dolores,
If you like
sometimes it don't know the nickname. You have to use his actual YouTube address number, which is weird, but you could do it that way. If you do give and then put the weird thing, then I don't even know if you did it right. I think it's give, then the amount, then the username, or is it give? No, give, then the username, then the amount. That should work, but you don't have to put coins after it.
Hey, Scuba, just real quick. I think there's probably a couple people in now that live in Washington.
Oh, okay.
For those that do or are interested, our governor just came out and said everybody stay home.
There you go.
So
See,
we're
Dar thing just did it, Dolores. That's how you do it. That's how you get the number. That's
we're the
Owl's number.
we're in a self quarantine state like New York, California, one other state, and us now.
I thought most states were being just self quarantine anyway, right?
Well, they've been asking our governor. Well, I was telling you, our governor was laying the smackdown.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting news briefing coming up by the governor in our state today.
Oh, it's
But
dead.
yeah, about time. He actually finally came out and said, "Okay, everybody stay home."
I can't
So,
charge it right now. Ah, that sucks.
except for critical jobs, which he actually called my job out, so I can still work.
Oh, wow. You're a critical job. Yeah.
Hey, I haul food. That
That's pretty
stuff in the
critical.
grocery store that you want to get, yeah, I
Yeah.
haul that.
Do you haul toilet paper?
No.
Damn. Man, we could have met you in the back alley somewhere.
Yeah, there would have been a truck or two missing.
I got that toilet paper, man.
I still can't believe the run on toilet paper. That just
It
doesn't make
is
any sense.
crazy how bad that is. And then, you go in the I was looking at some pictures on the net from the grocery store of just all the meat shelves were gone. Hey, Yardbird, in case
God.
I thought I said it, but maybe I forgot. But hey, Yardbird.
Yeah, I went to the grocery store earlier in the week. The meat was all gone. Uh, Dairy was almost all wiped out. Cereal was almost all gone. Canned food, specifically things like soup, veggies, beans, all the rice, all the dry beans and rice,
Right.
gone. Frozen food, pretty well wiped out. But if you walk down the fresh produce aisle, plenty.
Yeah, people don't want to have to cook anything because, and number two, that goes bad. Whereas the canned food they can keep for a lot longer, so that's why they're getting the canned stuff. So it makes
But things
sense.
like other things like tuna fish, canned salmon, crab, canned crab meat, that type of stuff, still fully stocked. People are buying it.
Hey, if you're threatened with a blizzard, people will run out and get a bunch of toilet paper and stuff. But there's always plenty. But this right here, man, I've never seen it to this extent, to where
That's
it's
true.
just like I haven't been out in it, so I don't know. I'm trying to avoid going to the stores. I know Munchkin has, but I don't want to go to the stores right now. I'm too scared. Even the one time when I did go out one time, and I was real careful not to touch anything. I didn't even touch the door. I let somebody else open the door, and I'm
Yeah.
glad they held it for me because I was like, "Thank you." I didn't want to touch the door, and yeah, it's
Yeah, and that's for you specifically. That's a very smart move. Stay away from everybody. Stay home.
this
'Cause you need
cough,
to get
man.
better.
I really don't. I want to go up to the doctor and go, "Hey, you remember that cough that I came and saw you about back in like December? I still got it. What's going on? Because you gave me enough medicine to last for 5 days. I need the 6 month cure. How about that?
Nice, Candy.
Jesus. I have
Candy
made a
said
lot.
that she's been prepping for this. I have a large number of friends that are vegan. It'll taste more like beef.
It tastes more like beef. Brussels sprouts. Ooh, magazine art. The only bread gluten free. Oh, not the gluten free bread, which tastes more like cardboard than anything. No toilet paper,
Magazine art?
tissues, or hand sanitizer. What's up, Scorp?
I checked out the bread aisle at our grocery store. They had zero, no hamburger buns, hot dog buns, no bread. If it was bread-like substance, it was gone.
Munchkin
The
went
shelves were
in and got
completely empty.
freaking potato bread. The hamburger buns. I love potato
Yeah.
bread, man. It's so good. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah, she went in and got no problem. I was like, wow. I was expecting you to come back and go, yeah, they don't have nothing.
If you catch it right, you can get it because the stores have increased their deliveries, but as soon as they put it on the shelf, it's gone.
You know, and it's bad because the the whole fear of people not being able to get what they want makes them buy more of it. So when it does go on the shelf, instead of them getting just one or two like a normal person, they get as many as they can fit in their cart, and they maybe even grab another cart and just fill it up. And that's why we're out right now. It
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
And and honestly, there's really no reason for it
No.
because grocery stores aren't closed. They're not going to close the grocery stores.
Right.
You know, they may limit how often you can go or how you go change how you pick up your groceries, but they're not going to close them. They can't. You
I
know, it's
said
like
they got the drive-throughs now, like Taco Bell and stuff like that. You can
yeah,
only do drive-through, and they
yeah.
do delivery, but that's it. No inside, which that's fine. I understand, and I'd much rather it be like that than spread the virus even more. So, but if you read all the facts about this is not even as bad as a common cold, and it doesn't have a bad as mortality rate as people think. So I don't get the giant
Uh,
scare fear tactic.
the mortality rate on this is conservative numbers around 2 to 3%. Conservative. The
Yeah.
flu runs about 0.2.
Oh, so it's more than the flu. They
Oh
were
yeah,
saying that it was less than the flu.
no,
So I
it's
don't.
more.
Okay.
You're right, Steve. He's going by China's numbers.
But
Ah,
let's get on to a better topic because I'm sure everybody's COVID-19 out.
They weren't taking care of
the
treatment.
hospitalization rate is the real kicker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I would think the hospitals would be packed right now. You won't even be able to get a
Nope,
room.
nope. Well, not here because here they shut the hospitals down unless you've got a life-threatening surgery that's needed. You're not going to get in.
Wow.
They've even shut down all the dentist office. Anything that's not critical is being shut down.
Hospitals are closed except for emergencies.
Yep.
I I don't know if we have enough toilet paper to last until this blows over. I hope we do. I'm thinking, you know what? We need to limit ourselves to like a couple of sheets or something because if we run out, we won't be able to get it either.
Well, just keep an eye on the store because, like I said, they're getting the stuff is the number of trucks on the road right now. You'll see it have really increased. There's people shifting from hauling other things to hauling basically everything that's needed in the grocery stores. It's medical, grocery type stuff, toilet paper, paper towels, all that is all on the list.
Yeah.
The federal government has lifted the hours of service for those types of products. So the trucks are just hauling ass trying to get all this stuff out there. So it's coming. It just takes some time to get out.
J Jerry, that is freaking all. Yeah, just use a
Baby
vape
driver.
rag. There you go. Or do like the dog and just go wipe your rear end on the grass. I think it'll.
Yeah. Oh God.
Like, well, I couldn't find no toilet paper. Y'all make sure the neighbors
Well,
see
if you're
you.
gonna do
So.
like the dog, that means it's on the neighbor's lawn, not yours.
Jeez. Now I'm gonna be coughing all night just because of that one
I,
little incident. I should have just let it go the
Yardbird,
first time.
I don't know if you're serious or not. It wouldn't surprise me.
Wow, 65 million.
Hey, when I was on Amazon, I think they've gotten rid of all of them now, but I saw 8-ounce bottles of hand sanitizer, like I bought for $1.75, being sold for $200.
Okay, Munchkin didn't fall off a real roof, guys. She's playing a game, so she didn't fall off of the roof of the house. She wouldn't be typing right now. She's playing a video game.
Um,
Damn it, I fell off the roof. You don't just say it like that. What's wrong with you?
well, yeah, well, that's kind of like her not falling down the stairs or falling down the stairs.
But that was real.
Yeah, it was.
I refuse to live in fear. Yardbird, exactly. I mean, you know, the only
Yeah.
thing you can do is be precautious, and if you do that, then more than likely you're not going to catch anything. Yeah, it's mainly about if you know you're going to be out in the public or you have to be out in the public, anything you touch, doorknobs, handles, you name it, mail, your mail. You don't know if your postman
Yeah.
caught something and they putting your mail in. It's if you, when you get the mail out of your mailbox, they've had their hands on that, and I don't think they use gloves to put your mail
They
in the
do.
mailbox.
They do.
They do?
Yeah. But somebody's touched it at one point.
Yeah, so it's like, always hand sanitize if you got to touch anything that is outside
Ah,
your area.
if you're getting your mail or picking up deliveries, wash your hands. Don't use hand sanitizer. Wash it hot,
Yeah.
soapy water. Give them
Well,
a good wash.
yeah. Mail Dire thing says the mail folks have no gloves where he's at. I don't think I've seen the
They,
mail person here have gloves either.
oh, I know they do here, and they've been using gloves for a long time.
You got that surround sound headset, Tandy? You're like, whoa, what if I go way over here like this? Does it sound like I'm moving around? Or can you tell what I'm doing? I don't know
You're
what
gonna
you
make
know.
her sick. Knock it off.
Mess with her. She'd be like,
I hear it in my headset too.
fuck you right off, Scuba. That's pretty cool. That's a good headset then. You know. Mine man handed my mail today. He had no gloves on. I've known him for over 30 years, and he wouldn't kill you on purpose. Creed, there you go. He wouldn't do it on purpose. But I
Yeah.
don't think anybody's tried to do it on purpose anyway. It ain't like,
No.
oh, I got the coronavirus. I'm going to go out and infect everybody. That would be,
Now, I'm sure there's people out there that would do that,
yeah,
but it's not very many.
yeah. Uh-oh,
So we have RS
somebody's
joining
in.
us.
Oh, well, hold on, RS. Let me fix the screen.
Hey,
Um,
RS.
Wow, if I can, let me unlock this so I can fix it. Uh, move this up like this.
So, Roger, how are you holding out?
I'm I'm doing okay. I have the seasonal flu.
The seasonal flu? Okay.
Right. I was tested for COVID-19, and it was came back negative. It was kind of funny because the report didn't say seasonal flu. My doctor interpreted. It said unspecified flu.
Hey, that's what mine is, unspecified for an unspecified amount of time.
Right. So I thought I'd join tonight because I said some things last week and promised some people some announcements, and I
Oh,
do
yeah.
have some positive announcements.
Ah,
I am now the proud sole owner of homemade apple pie with a hint. Couldn't get boosted. That was already sold.
Oh,
so he sells that. Okay, gotcha.
The homemade apple pie recipe with a very strong hint of how to make it boosted.
Ah, okay.
Pina colada, uh,
Oh,
Kentucky bourbon custard, and
yes.
Clockworks, Clockworks custard.
Oh my goodness, you got the
Recipe.
good ones.
Now,
so I thought he was selling those to as many people as needed.
no, it's exclusive. Once sold, that's it.
Wow.
Once sold, that's it.
Wow.
Now, I see that Tandy is in the room, and she did me a favor. Now, I spent a good bit of money on these, so I'm looking to recover a little bit of that money at least.
Mm-hmm.
My present thoughts are to make, bases or whatever they're called with Higgies. You know, the mixture you add your PG and VG,
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah,
your
yeah.
nicotine, and sell them off for a price, undetermined as of yet, but low and reasonable, till I get at least some of that money back. I probably wouldn't want to sell the recipes because then, it just propagates. But I am going to make one exception, and that is that uh, Tandy did a vast favor along these same lines for me a while back. So, Tandy, you get your choice of one of those four recipes for free.
That's awesome.
There you go. Cool. That is pretty cool. Get the Kentucky bourbon custard. Or actually, the pina colada is really good too. But
Tandy's sitting there going, I don't know which one.
yeah, yeah.
Homemade apple pie, and I will give you the hint if that's the one that you choose. Kentucky bourbon custard, pina colada, or a Clockworks custard.
Oh, and Clockwork custard. Yeah. Oh, he got four.
You don't have to answer tonight. You know how to get a hold of me.
I
That
did.
is
Yeah, I
very
had no
cool.
idea that Watch was doing it that way. I thought he was going to sell it like, and then
Yeah.
whoever just bought it, bought it. I didn't know he was doing like, oh no, you buy it, this is your recipe now. That's pretty cool.
I told you the other night that you would enjoy the announcement, Tandy. Was it worth the wait?
Oh, we got it down to two. Y'all going to have to flip a coin or something.
So, RS, you're definitely going to have to keep us up on when these flavors will be available because I would love to get some pina colada.
Pina colada? Okay. I'll have to look at what flavors I have if I can make pina colada since you requested that first. That will be available starting next week.
Okay. So go through you on that?
Cool. Look at there. That's the best way to do it.
And you're going to do it via the base, right?
I'm going to do it via the base. Just the flavorings in whatever small bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
You take the flavorings and put it in your bottle and put PG, VG, and
She wants the Clockworks custard.
all right. All right, Tandy gets
Congrats, Tandy.
custard.
Whatever it is you did, Tandy, awesome. And RS, awesome on what you're doing.
Yeah,
I will
that's
tell
pretty
you
cool.
one thing. This is straight from Watch. By the way, as you'll see from the Clockworks custard recipe, that one is a big time bargain. That flavor took us almost 6 months and dozens of iterations to get perfect, proper British custard. This is the flavor I am most proud of creating. Enjoy it. And let's see if I can actually get it up and get you a count of the ingredients.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Hey, Ruben. How's it going?
Yeah, here it is. There are
Oh, you keep going. I got to grab a drink. Don't start, Mike.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ingredients in Clockwork custard.
So, Tandy, I think it goes unsaid, no posting this. You got to keep it to yourself.
Yes, keep it to yourself. Same as you gave me for the other favor. No spreading it around.
Tandy, I'm jealous.
There may be a point in the future where the recipes themselves are. I don't see myself going into business as a flavor manufacturer. So there may be a point once I've recovered some money that the recipes themselves will be for sale.
How many flavors are in the pina colada?
And the pina colada, let's take a look.
Wow, there's a show on upstairs. Looks just like this one.
Pina colada has 4.
Wow.
Is that all?
That's it.
Yeah, I know. I have a
Actually,
RS?
no, it has 3.
Whoa. That's like a Nilla Nuts recipe. That's good.
RS. I will
Yes.
pay you a sizable amount for that first bottle you send me.
Um,
All right.
yeah, the
Help
only
you
one that I
recoup your
know that
money
has
faster.
more than that, the key lime pie that I made before, or I
Yep,
think
the
was it
faster I
asbestos
recoup
that
my
made that
money,
recipe?
the sooner that the recipes will very
It may
likely
be. I
be
think
for
it
sale.
is. It has 7 ingredients. The key lime pie. It's good though. I haven't made it in forever. And one time I screwed up and put a double kiwi instead of the normal kiwi, which you don't want to do that because then it's way too strong.
Actually, pina colada, that was the one you wanted, right?
Yeah.
If you
Since I
like
have them
pina colada.
handy. Oh, I'm missing one ingredient.
Oh,
Shit.
that's the way it always is, isn't it? You're like, oh, I got these, but I don't have that one. Darn.
Yep, I have the first 2, but not the third.
Ah, dang it. Well, I'll get in touch with you offline,
Okay.
and we can talk a little bit.
I still have some pina colada. And it's never went bad. I mean, it's like it still stays clear. I mean, the Nilla
It
Nuts I
shouldn't.
made,
They're all very clear.
it's getting a lot darker now, this is perfect now. This is like what you want.
Flavors.
Make some bubbles in there. I like letting this breathe every once in a while. I'll just take the top off, and I'll make it pull some oxygen in there, and then close it back up and shake it some more, which gets just fresh air down in the bottle. And there we go. Done. One question: if someone wants some of this, can I make it for them and set it? I wouldn't charge. Well, Tandy, I don't know. I thought RS is pretty much giving you the recipe. I don't know. But that's between you and him. So
Tandy, as far as you having, once you have the recipe, I ask that you don't respread it, the recipe itself, what you do with that recipe as far as making juice and giving it to someone or selling it to someone, I don't care.
there you go. Cool. My kid is going to love it. Cool. That was totally cool. I mean, hell, if I could have afforded it, I probably would have been like, ooh, I might buy one of them recipes, but nah.
Dave, if it was up to me, it would be My Freedom Smokes. However, I would suggest Carolina River or Carolina Extract.
Carolina extract.
Carolina
Yeah.
extract.
That is some good Nick. I mean, I got to
I've
admit.
been using Carolina extract solely. I haven't used anything else. I love Carolina
I
extract.
happen to like the peppery flavor. I did get a bottle of Carolina Extract.
Yeah, no
And
pepper.
Nicotine River was my previous suggestion for a very
Yeah.
clear taste of nicotine. But Carolina Extract has that beat.
Yeah, I have Nick River in the freezer, but the Carolina extract is better than the Nick River. I don't. Now I see why they charge that much for it. You
Yeah.
can tell right off the bat
It
when you
costs
start
a
vaping
bit more,
this. It's
but
like, yeah.
yeah, Nick River's not bad, but if you can afford it, Carolina Extract.
Dolores, pop the link in.
Yep, Dolores is in it. Dolores is on it. Oh,
RS, you got my mouth watering.
been vaping on the tripod all week, and I recommend you have a look.
Well,
Just
if
put a
it's
pic
any
up.
consolation, Speed, I haven't tried any of the 4 yet.
Thanks,
Really?
even aliens.
I mean, I've bought them before, but I haven't
Oh, okay.
like,
You haven't
mined
made them yet.
or haven't made them.
oh, it's the only U.S. manufactured Nick. I thought Nick River was. I thought most of these companies made it here. So you're saying they don't even make it here? The other companies? I'd have to do some bunch of reading to find out if that's the only one that makes it in the U.S. That's crazy.
Uh, Even Aliens has a question for you,
Yeah, the
Scuba.
tripod. I saw that. I know Bill Hubbard, Asbestos, has a tripod. He says he really likes it. So he said that, and then you came right behind him and said it was really good, which makes me think, damn, it must be really good. I know it's expensive, though, so yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon, but I appreciate the recommendation. If I get money in the future, I might go grab one of those.
Oh my
Oh my
God,
God, RS.
What?
Yardbird.
Yeah, I met Yardbird. That is cool.
That is so cool.
Okay, Yardbird, I assume since you're buying that, you already know how to play the guitar?
Oh yes, he does.
See, that's something I tried to
Wow.
learn how to play when I was a kid, and I could never get my hands wrapped around. It just was way too, they cramp up and everything else just trying to reach the different frets.
Yeah, Yardbird played for a long time, and then when his spouse passed away, he, kind of as we all would do, went into kind of a tailspin. But
Yeah.
one Saturday, he had attended my show over on the other side, and either won or was piffed to. And I knew that he was coming out of things because what he wished for as his prize was a set of guitar strings.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Guitar strings.
Wow.
So, Yardbird, if you don't want to say, no problem. I totally understand, but I'm just curious. RS, maybe you know. That way, Yardbird doesn't have to say. How much does something like that go for?
A handmade
What's
I'm
up,
acoustic
Tony?
guitar.
Yeah, I'm assuming expensive.
Yeah. Low range 3,000.
Yeah.
That's a low range.
That's the low range.
Yeah, that's low.
Oh, wow.
I watched them. They had some show. I don't know if I saw it on YouTube or where there was some
Nice
hand making
guy.
guitars, and it's crazy the process they go through doing that. So his was 1,500.
Nice.
Even aliens,
That's a
yes,
good
our
price.
grocery stores are suffering just as bad. Toilet paper, hand sanitizer, meats, canned goods, bread, all that type of stuff on the shelves are pretty much usually missing when you go in the grocery stores. Yes, especially toilet paper.
Yardbird, you got a bargain. He gave you that price because he wanted it off his hands.
Yeah. My guitar started at 8,000, and I'm out 14 months in orders. So he's like 14 months behind on orders
Wow.
because they're handmade, and you can't just pump one of them out. So yeah, dadgum. That's crazy.
Yardbird, I think I've got you on Facebook. I'll have to look you up. I would like to know what you think is a good starter guitar. I wouldn't mind trying that again.
Oh, see, the closest I ever got was violin, and even now, like I do something like that, my fingers start hurting when I start. So I know I couldn't play the guitar
I
now.
thought about violin as well. I think that'd be. It's smaller, so I think I'd get my hands around
Right.
it better.
Right.
I thought about it, and I think it'd be kind of fun. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to play. I started playing clarinet, then I moved to trombone, then I moved to tuba.
Wow. No,
But
my
I've never done a
mom
string instrument.
made
There
me
goes
play the
washing the hands
violin.
again.
I didn't have a choice. She made me take violin classes. It's like, okay. I couldn't play it now if I wanted to, but I did when I was, I don't know, if I was 6th or 7th grade, something like that. She made me take violin lessons. There you go. So
Millen, if I could do it, I would love to do it. I
could
really
see
would.
Speed on a fiddle. That would be hilarious. You wish they would have let you take violin? You had to take those stupid other classes. Yeah, there you go. You know,
Yeah,
it's
in the same boat. In elementary school, they had a drum and bugle corps, and I wanted to play drums. Well, no, they said bugle. I never did get the hang of those valves.
oh Lord, Tandy. Okay, and she went there. All
Well,
right.
a bugle doesn't actually have valves.
Well, they call it drum and bugle corps, but it was really a,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. You guys in chat, I tell you.
I'll just leave it alone.
I'm happy for you, RS, that you got those recipes, and I hope it's kind of weird because Higgy's is kind of picky. They won't like say. All right, let's just take an example. Say you find a recipe online, and you change some stuff and kind of make it your own, and you try to get Higgy to sell it. They won't do it because they don't want any variation of something that was on the net. They want like original recipes, like whatever what RS has now would be perfect for them.
That's also a
Because
possibility. Approaching Higgy's,
yeah, I mean
I
that's
know
if you
she
wanted
would
to.
want to know if they were registered with the FDA,
Hard bird, knock it off.
but
That's the other
approaching
big
her
thing.
to make
That was
the
funny.
flavor concentrates.
What about these
Hadn't thought of that.
PMTAs that are due next month? What's going to happen?
Well, that's what they're working on now, and that's why she wasn't interested. I told her about Watch's sale,
Oh, okay.
and she wasn't interested in picking anything up because they're in the midst of doing all that. But now that I have the 4 recipes, I can wait until they're not busy and maybe have them do the concentrates.
Yeah, every profile you can imagine is already online. Timekeeper, that's true too. It's just it's good though, now I really hate if RS got those recipes and he had no interest on vaping any of those, then that would not have been smart. But if he likes those
I
flavors,
like all 4 of them.
oh, if you like all 4, then you're good. You're golden. So you got 4 different juices you can make now.
I specifically
more.
went after Kentucky bourbon custard because that is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, that one's good. I like that one. When I bought that, I was like, "Ooh, I need some more of that." I would get more. That was the main one I got from them was that, and the pina colada. But they're the dragon one's good too.
Yeah, let's try it this way this time instead of in the hand. So far, I've been very lucky. I try to remind myself I grew up coughing your hand. So I've been
Yeah, me too.
trying to, sanitize my hand after I cough in it. And so far, Joyce hasn't shown any symptoms at all of any kind of flu. So
That's pretty cool,
It
Creed.
did make me laugh though, because they're talking about make sure if you're going to cough or sneeze into your elbow, right?
Right.
And now they're going around telling everybody bump elbows. It's like, really?
yeah,
Oh yeah, don't bump fists, bump elbows. Bing bing. Huh? This is where I cough
Yeah,
from.
where you
This is
just
where
coughed and sneezed.
I cough into that, and I want you to touch that now. Yeah. Oh, ukuleles. I watched a special on ukuleles that were they were showing the different sounds between the cheapest ukulele all the way up to the most expensive one they could find. You can tell the difference between, I'd say the mid-range one all sound pretty good, but the really expensive one had a completely different sound. It was so much better. So I'm like, yeah, that's why it costs that much.
As a kid, I thought a
a friend of
ukulele was
mine-
just simply a toy.
a
Oh,
friend of mine in the dance group, one of the musicians, does not bring it along, does not play it, for our dancing out, but does own a
wow.
Stradivarius.
Yeah.
She did not pay a penny for it. It was handed down from the family.
Wow. That's expensive. Yeah. So,
She will occasionally bring it out and play it if you're at a party at her house, but that's where it stays forever.
Some dude accidentally left a Strat on the bus and he got it back. Wow. He's lucky he got it back.
Yeah.
Maybe it was from somebody that, if it would have been a musician that picked that up, he wouldn't have saw it. But somebody that don't play is, I could see it. Oh, you got some of that blueberry. Even aliens, is that not really good for a blueberry cake? I mean, freaking
Oh, I
this
love that
stuff
blueberry.
right here, man. This
I may
I don't
have
even
one
like
bottle left.
blueberry, but this is freaking great for a blueberry. I think it's because it's a buttercream blueberry cake. It's the
Yeah.
buttercream that gets it, man. I
It's
should try to
the
make
cake
something
aspect that I
similar,
really
but
like.
not that. It's very good. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Even Alien. Yeah, it's like I said, I don't even like blueberry juices, but that one I can vape. Any other blueberry, I pretty much won't vape, but that one is like good.
Something
It's
tells
really good.
me I made Tandy's day.
Oh, you did. You did.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you did, RS.
Yeah, look at chat.
Tandy's gonna be like, "Oh my God, I need to
Bragging
get these
already.
ingredients
Tandy's
yesterday.
walking on clouds.
I need these ingredients right now." And if they may already have them, which is cool.
RS, I hope you're on the mend because you sound terrible.
That's why you haven't
That
seen
cough.
me all week. I am on the mend, believe it or not.
So you have
Right.
you have a cold, but it's not the COVID. It's not that stuff.
I have the flu, but it's not
Okay.
it's not SARS-2, which causes COVID-19.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I had every intention of going out, and even Munchkin was like, "Oh yeah, you need to run by the liquor store," and then she was like, "You know what? I changed my
Well,
mind. I don't want you
that's
going."
actually
to
that's
store."
actually been one advantage is come like Wednesday. This started like Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to the doctor Monday, and I got word on Tuesday. So as of Wednesday, I've been as needed, wearing a mask, going to the grocery store, picking up this and that. And since I've had all that time to do that, I can go at odd hours and like, one time it'll have this that I need and not that, and the other time it'll have that and not this, so on and so forth. So we've been getting pretty much everything we need.
Yeah. Like I was telling Scuba earlier, you've got to time it. You've got
I
to luck
have
into it.
Yeah,
Scuba-19.
because
COVID-19.
Dire Thing thinks that I'm patient zero. That's what I was trying to remember. Is Dire Thing that said I'm patient zero. I started the coronavirus because I've been sick since October, and I've spread it around now because I've been to D.C. So I gave it to I gave it to the politicians over there. It's spread out now. So yeah.
And I was hearing on the radio today that there's a lot of people thinking that they actually had the COVID-19 back in November. So who knows?
It wouldn't surprise me just because I've had a cough since October, and so has Patrick. So if we both have two different types of colds, then why have we both been sick all this time?
Is he still coughing?
Are you still coughing, Patrick?
I'm doing good.
You doing better? But are you coughing still? No. Okay. Well, he's not. I'm still freaking. I still cough. So I still have whatever the hell it is. I guess he's good now. Jeez.
Just for the heck of it, you may want to go get yourself tested.
You thought my patience was zero? Yardbird, I got patience, man. Yardbird's funny. Oh my goodness. Wow. Munchkin took the Kelpie RDA, and I haven't seen it since. I'm like, wow, I was gonna do, a proper review video on it, and she uses it every day. So I guess it's pretty good.
There you go.
As far as I know, I would say
pretty
it's good,
picky.
or she wouldn't be using it every day.
That would be a very different review. you hop on and say, okay, here's the review of the Kelpie RDA. Yeah, I don't have it. My significant other grabbed it and won't give it back.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Dom Long. Are they still doing the DC rally? You know, Daryl, I don't know if they're still going to do that because
I
they're
doubt it.
postponing and canceling so much stuff now. It's like, I should have entered my own raffle. I should have, darn thing. I could have won one, you know. I didn't realize she was going to take it and roll with it though, and she did. But yeah, I gotta get one out the chunk, and I gotta get one out the breeze, and I just don't want to go to the post office or the stores right now, just because.
Wait a second. It's been like 2 weeks though.
No, it's been a week, man.
No, it's been longer than that. Wasn't last week you gave them away, was it?
Yeah.
You know, being in the health industry,
Thank-
when I go to the store, I kind of have to, now don't get me wrong, if it makes you feel better, go ahead and wear masks. But I look at all these people. There was one one lady that had her mask over her mouth, but not her nose.
Oh, it is 2 weeks. My bad. Okay, it's been 2 weeks.
There was, and most of them, even the guy that had the the masks that you can buy when you're woodworking,
Yeah.
and they have that metal thing by the nose that
Yep,
you're
yep.
supposed to pinch to keep the dust out of falling down and
Right.
Yeah.
well, he didn't have it pinched, so there was the triangle holes at the top. Most of them, they don't know how to wear a mask properly. And the second thing is that these masks, unless they are a certain type of mask, which
Yep.
you're not going to, find those types of masks very readily, aren't going to keep you from getting COVID-19. The material is just not woven tight enough to keep the virus from
Yep.
going through the material. The reason that they're effective for people who have it is when you cough, the vapor that's coming out of your mouth is larger and does get caught by that cloth.
Yeah, and unfortunately, they're not available for people to buy anymore. So people who are sick can't get them. All right, now I got to figure out
RS.
what you read.
DeMillan now hates Tandy.
Oh yeah, DeMillan hates me. You're welcome, Dolores. Hey, you know what? I'm glad that Tandy got that, and I'm glad that RS has the one that he really wanted, which is the same one I like too. So that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to hit RS up, be like, RS, I need you to make me some Kentucky bourbon custard,
Consider it done.
and it better be.
I
It better
will be
the same.
making some for me, so
Oh, definitely. You know,
it's just
but-
as easy to make 2 bottles as one.
There you go. Well, yeah, if you make just the concentrate, that's fine because I got plenty of VG, and I got the other ingredient, the big X ingredient. I can put that in there too, so I'm good. Yeah, you can. I don't know what it is. All right, this is the way I see Carolina extract versus Nick River. Nick River gives me a smooth vape. Okay, I get the flavor and everything. The Carolina extract, I can feel the bump from the Nick. I can't explain it. It's like a more of a throat hit from the Nick. That's all I can say. That's the way it is. It just feels so much better. It vapes so much better, I should say. There you go. Yes, they are, Owl. And this is the thing, Owl. They're only selling it to one person. So if that recipe is already sold, you can't buy it. So like RS bought Kentucky Bourbon Custard. You cannot buy Kentucky Bourbon Custard. But the ones that he has left, you're welcome to buy. Then you're the sole owner of that recipe. So there you go. If anyone buys kiwi strawberry, hit me up.
The transaction happened. He was asking for PayPal payment,
Yeah.
And a number of you know, I don't do PayPal for a reason that they
Yeah.
screwed me over badly
Yeah.
years ago. So I will not do PayPal. So I contacted him on Facebook and I said, you know, I've got the funds. I can pay you here on Facebook. This is at like, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning when I had gotten a message from him saying what was still available. He says, I don't know how this PayPal thing works. I've never been paid through PayPal. I said, you
Or
know,
Facebook.
he says, how does it work? So I sent him $5. He says, oh my God, that was easy. Send me the rest. So within 15 minutes, we had the whole transaction done
Nice. That was
at one
quick.
o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, RS made me wait. We asked RS like midweek, "Hey RS, what'd you hear back from Watch?" I'm waiting until Friday. I was like, "Oh, son of a gun! He's gonna make us wait." But that's cool.
And speaking of waiting, how did Monday go?
Monday. Monday go for who?
You.
It comes,
Oh,
Munchkin,
my job interview.
Yeah.
the exact
I thought we already
contract
talked about that.
says
Um,
basically I can do anything I want with it. Anything.
cool. Um, the job interview went really well, Speed, but the problem is, the way that they do stuff now, it's all corporate based, and he said that they would, if I was in their top standards or whatever, they would email me a proposal, and I can either accept or decline it. I'm like, really? This is
Okay.
AutoZone. This is not freaking Microsoft or
Yeah.
Sony.
A lot of places are going to, they do the job offer thing.
Well,
And,
it's been over a
and
week now,
watch,
and I haven't heard anything. So I'm like,
once these recipes are sold, watch, uh, part of the contract, watch will not make that recipe ever again.
oh, he might make it for himself.
Well,
He won't be selling it again.
Right.
right.
Well, that's weird because what if everything changes and everything goes back good again, and all these stores are able, or juice companies are able to start selling juice normally again. And he's gonna go, crap! I sold all the freaking recipes. Now I got to make
Well,
all new flavors.
in that situation, I'm sure he's tracking who he sold what to. So if he has to, he may go back like to RS and say, "Hey,
And
do
I
you
buy it
have that
back.
Kentucky bourbon? I'll buy it back from you."
Yeah.
Right?
It is, after all, mine to do with what I want, including selling it back to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RS could come back and say, "Oh hell no," and that's RS's right.
Right. Or I could say, you know, I paid X for it, X times two.
There you
Yeah.
go. Oh my goodness. So I've
But
been vaping mainly just the cocoa and the intake dual. Now I do have my trilogy up there. I've been trying to vape it, but every time I vape that, I cough every freaking time. So it's like I can't enjoy vaping. It's almost to where I've gotten to the point I was like, I've tried everything else. I'm gonna have to not vape for like 4 or 5 days to see if my cough will go away. And if it does, then start back and then see, well, am I allergic to the type of VG or something? Because it just, I don't know. Ever since I got sick, it just won't go away. And I don't
it
understand it.
could be that your lungs just need some time to heal up and clear
Yeah.
out.
Wow. I don't know. It's blowing my mind. I was like, man, I've never been sick this long ever. I rarely even get sick, so I guess it's been saving up. It's like, well, you haven't been sick in years, so we're gonna hit you with a really
Um,
long one.
I like Dolores's comment. Look out, Munchkin! You'll have a bitch on your hands soon.
Thing he is, he has closed his doors, and he's selling off his supply, his current supply of flavorings, um, and he's showing off his watch and what's the other one? The No Frills Mills recipes.
Mm-hmm. But the Mad Murdochs, he didn't do those recipes. So yeah, like
Well, he said not at this time, so there is still a possibility.
wow. So the number one juice that nobody ever had the recipe to except probably watch is that fluid. There you go, fluid, which is the most interesting, weird, nastiest, crazy,
See,
but still
I
want to vape
would
it juice I've
I
ever
would
had.
buy it just to find out what's in it.
It's crazy. And I know if you put that juice in an atomizer, you better only want to use it for fluid because you can't get that taste out of it. You just can't. I don't care if you
Hey,
freaking
Sloan.
you ultrasonic it. It's just not coming out. Scuba can get bitchier. Yeah, yeah, Yardbird. It can happen. It happens. I'll get a whole lot bitchier if I quit vaping. Oh. Probably. What can I do though? I've tried everything else to try and combat this. Hey Sloan,
Your cat looks very happy, RS.
She's combing Daddy's beard.
this cat in here is the devil. That cat is the devil. That cat's like, oh, pet me, meow meow, and the next thing, whack, will scratch the holy crap out of me. I'm like, the cat lures me in to pet her, and then scratches the shit out of me. And then if you like, okay, well, you scratched me, but I'm just gonna reach back in to pet you now, and then whack again. So she is playing. She's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that's like tigers play with their food too. So there you go.
That's true, Jazzy. However, he may be
Oh, Murdoch owns the
negotiating with
recipes.
Murdoch.
I got you.
His site says not at this time.
Wow.
And if negotiations don't work out, then he's covered. It may be never.
I can't even imagine what's in fluid. 2% antifreeze. No, I don't. It's
Hey,
not.
Sloan.
It's not antifreeze, but man, that stuff is something strong. It's like, good lord. NyQuil.
Sloan, I gotta put you down because I'm about to give you the flu.
Our pets are at the point where they get up in the morning. Hopefully, we will go to work and school. Then sad when everyone stays at home again. Yeah, they think you're leaving for work, and then they're like, "Damn, y'all didn't leave." My dog is sitting over there licking herself. Hey.
Venus is working from home now, so
Bella.
all the dogs are like they're
you doing?
so happy because somebody's home all day again.
Oh yeah. This one, I mean, she's lucky that somebody's here, so she always gets taken for a walk
Yesterday and
now.
today was the first 2 days I could vape since Sunday.
Oh wow.
I haven't been able to vape since Sunday.
Oh, Tandy has the juice. So Tandy has the flavoring. So or have you already made the juice? Tandy, you didn't waste no time, did you?
She hasn't gotten the recipe yet.
Oh, well then she just says, I got the juice. I was like, she got the recipe and already made some? That's pretty fast.
She will be getting the recipe probably tonight.
Sloan, that is very true. Getting stuck at home and being stuck with your family, yeah, that can drive you nuts.
Hey, I gotta have the 103 proof alcohol that kills all viruses. So I'm good.
Oh, that's a good idea.
There you go, RS. Yeah.
RS is going, where'd I put that Everclear?
RS has got Everclear and Joyce has got freaking Bailey's. Yeah.
Yep.
Tandy promised me juice a year ago. John Q. Tandy has a juice? Question mark. I gotta mess with you, John Q, because you screw with me 90% of the time.
Let's see. I think we'll do some of the.
Ah, you got Jim Beam, Dom. You know,
What? Wait, what was it?
Apple pie moonshine.
Oh, that's good stuff.
ooh, yeah, I love apple pie moonshine. Well, excuse me, some apple pie moonshine. Some of it's kind of but there's some out there that's really
This
good.
is really, really good. I'll show everybody
I gotta
the
grab my peach
brand.
moonshine.
One of the Latino women that was at one of the vape conventions made some homemade. Oh, look at there. Oh, American
American
Born.
Born.
I haven't tried that one yet.
That is really, really
Does
good.
it have like a
tastes
cinnamon stick in there or something?
It tastes no cinnamon stick, but it tastes exactly like an apple pie,
Oh,
a
that's good.
homemade
Then.
apple pie.
Yeah. So yeah, one of the Latino women that was at the vape convention made some homemade apple pie moonshine. That stuff was so good, man. I was wasted on that stuff, but it was awesome. I couldn't get enough of it. I had one glass and I had to go beg them for a second glass, and they were like, we were giving a bunch out.
You know how an apple pie has that, the melted sugar on the
Yeah.
apple?
Yeah.
That's the last thing that you taste when you drink
Oh,
this,
cool.
that melted sugar.
Is our state in lockdown yet? Even aliens, we're not on lockdown. Most of it's like the schools are closed right
See
now.
how small the bubbles are? Okay.
And most people are doing the self quarantine thing, and if you don't have to work, they don't
Pretty
want you
damn
to
small.
go.
Looks like
but-
beer.
Yeah. It's not like a mandatory lockdown. I don't know how bad it is over there where you are, but at least at this point. Now, if people keep going out and spreading it to where it gets bad, or worse, I should say, then they'll probably make it some kind of mandatory lockdown. But we haven't got to that point, thank God. Like, it's bad enough just finding freaking toilet paper. People lost their damn mind. I really don't understand why they're like, oh, I don't need just a couple of packs to get me by. I need the whole damn shelf, and I'm buying them all so nobody else can have any. They should have, how they have limits, like when they have sales during Black Friday, they'll have a TV and they'll be like, limit one per customer. They should do the damn same thing with the freaking toilet paper. One pack per customer. That's it. And,
Well, here in the house, when I grew up, down in the basement, they had, extra canned goods just in case, blah, blah, blah. So I adopted that same philosophy. And I buy I don't know what it is, 16, 12, whatever it is, things of toilet paper at a time, mainly because I'm lazy. I don't want to have to go to the store every time I run out of one roll of toilet paper. I just go down in the basement and get another roll. So a while back, I guess about 3 months ago, it was either Amazon Pantry or Peapod had the 16 roll of toilet paper on sale, buy one, get one free.
Well, this is what it says on the site that.
So I ordered 2 of them, figuring, I just won't order for the next 6 months instead of the next 3 months. And then, being a little older, I promptly forgot and bought them again. So if any of you run out of toilet paper, just I could probably ship you some.
It's messed up. RS is the new Amazon. I got toilet paper. I got you. Is it accurate, Dolores? I don't know. You can't never believe everything you see on the internet. I'm just reposting what was on the page about how many confirmed positive. So that's almost 4,000, but that's 4,000 out of 62 or 63,000. So that's a small percentage. I mean, it's still that's still a lot of people, but it's a small percentage out of the amount. You need to click the updated link. Oh boy. See, I'm not going through link after link. There's so many COVID links now. I'm I'm done. If we don't catch it here, then we're blessed and we're good. That's the way I see it.
Scuba, can you hear me?
Yes.
If you can, nod your head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't hear you guys, so I'm going to have to exit out and come back in.
Okay. Do that. That's what it says, J. Jerry. I don't know. So I guess Speed's connection got messed up, so he had to jump out and he's gonna jump back in. That's fine. I'm really worried about this PMTA stuff that's coming down in May. I'm sure Higgies has talked about it more times than I can even imagine. But as it gets closer to the time that they're due, which is now, I want to see what the updated ruling is going to be. I really don't know. I think they're so worried about the COVID now that the PMTAs are going to get forgotten about, and then it's either going to go through or they're going to get thrown to the wayside. I don't know what's going to happen, but obviously the president's not going to be worried about it because he's got too much other stuff on his damn plate right now.
Something tells me they won't forget about it. They'll be like, oh, yeah, wait, no, this thing, yeah, no, you guys are done.
Yeah, but he was all like, oh, we're going to get, vaping or FDA pulled away from the whole tobacco thing.
Yeah, he might forget about it.
Well,
But
of course he'll
FDA's gonna
forget
go,
about
hey,
it.
no, we got our hands on the pot here. No, we're still going with it.
I know. I watched a video on YouTube about this elderly couple that he caught the virus on a cruise ship.
I'll be
And they
right
had
back. Joyce must have smelled the apple pie. She wants some.
She wants some Baileys now. Yeah, she can smell that stuff. RS that travels. It's like, yeah. And he said that they didn't have any symptoms at all, but he was saying, they had a cough, but they figured it was from the AC system in the cabin because usually they cough from the AC system. So, but he got to the point where he was like, I'm coughing. And so he called the medical cabin or whatever on the cruise ship, and he went and got tested. And while he's waiting on the test, I know they had ended up getting off the ship, and he got weak. He couldn't stand, so he had to get a chair to sit in. But yeah, he got they got both confirmed with the COVID virus, and I was like, man, that sucks. You're just stuck on a cruise boat, and then everybody on the freaking, I wouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people on that cruise ship caught the virus.
Well,
Sucks.
and the good thing about it is, I don't know if it's good, but the majority of the people that get the virus, it's not a big deal for them. The majority of the people. So if you're, in good shape, you're young, don't have any other health problems, it may be fairly mild to you.
Well, that's what
Problem
I want.
is it's highly contagious. That's the big issue.
I want Trump to get the FDA away from the whole tobacco industry. But, he's taking his time about it. If he was going to do it, he needs to do it. I mean, May 5th is coming real soon.
Yeah.
So I think it's May 5th, something like that. So he's got, all of April, and then that's it. That's going to suck.
It wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't do anything in time.
I wouldn't cruise in the best of times. John Q, I would say I understand where you're coming from, but I've been on a few cruises myself. Most of the time, you're not touching people or anywhere interacting with people unless you choose to be. I actually got sun poisoning on a cruise ship. I'll tell you what, if y'all have never been on a cruise and you decide to go on one, especially down in the Caribbean, in the Bahamas, do not let that nice cool breeze fool you that's blowing across the deck 24/7. If you decide you're going to lay out in the sun on one of them lounge chairs, dude, I wasn't out there
Lobster.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a little burnt. I'm going to go to the cabin. I went to the cabin, dude, and I felt all of a sudden instantly on fire. I started breaking out in water welts all over my body. I got freaking sun poisoning I got burnt. I mean, crispy. It is way hot down near the
If
equator.
you live, I had a shore home growing up, so we were on the water all the time. You learn that if you're on the water, not only is the sun beating down on you, frying you, but the water reflects it back
Yep.
to you. You're
Right.
basically being double fried.
Yeah, if you're on a
I learned
small
that as a
boat,
kid.
the water reflect. But I'm on a freaking cruise ship. The water, there's no
In
way
an
it could
ocean.
reflect. Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
no
the
way
cruise
that
ship
the
wasn't in
reflection.
the middle of Montana.
Yeah, it was on water, but you're on the deck is freaking huge. I'm in the middle of the deck. There's no
Yeah,
way
but
the
think about
reflection.
everything else around it that's reflecting.
Right.
Oh yeah, I mean there's plenty. I mean the whole top of the boat or ship is completely
But
reflected
Scuba,
with
you're
white
right.
plastic.
The closer you get to the equator, the worse it can be. Absolutely.
It burnt me, and it's so weird because like in Florida, you go and lay on the beach, you can tell, oh, it's getting hot. I need to get out of the sun or whatever. You don't feel that on a cruise boat because you have
No,
that
you don't.
constant breeze blowing on you, and you're like, oh, this is awesome. And I could understand if I laid out there for an hour.
You
I
can get
maybe
sun
was out there
poisoning
20
very
minutes.
easily.
So you got to think, you may lay out on the beach 2-3 hours or whatever, and you're fine. But you go on a cruise ship 20 minutes, and you will be crispy if you don't have some sunblock on. I'll tell you right now, it will burn you. So don't do that. So that never happened to me again. I think that was my first cruise that happened on. The next two
just be glad
cruises.
you don't have a bald head.
Oh man, you would have been really bad. Ooh.
Oh, I've had my head burned real bad. And
Oh.
it sucks.
I can't even imagine. But see, the way I keep my hair, it leaves a lot of open space, so I can get sunburn on my head, even though I got hair up there. There's a lot of
Not
open.
like me.
No, not like you. You would be even worse. I'm glad you cruised. You did it with a full deck. You're such a card. It must have been high odds against you. They say lucky at cards, unlucky at love. I should own 5 casinos. Call. Where the hell does he come up with this stuff?
I have no idea.
It's like he has his own little book. I got it. All right, I'm going to write this one. I don't know how Yardbird does it. Wow.
But yeah, no, I've been on a couple cruises before, and I enjoyed the heck out of them.
Yeah.
I would absolutely do it again.
Yeah, I love going on the cruises. I've won money at the casino. I do recommend. Now, I know Jazzy would be all over this because Jazzy would love this, but I didn't know how to play roulette. I really didn't. I
Never
went in
been on a
there.
cruise. However, Sloan will tell you, she comes from that part of the world, went on a fishing trip on I guess it was about a 20-foot fishing boat coming back across Wick, which is the upper part of Scotland, and turning that corner.
Yeah.
There was a storm coming up.
I was going to say, it doesn't sound good.
You have tide coming this way across the top of Scotland and tide coming up Scotland. So you have waves like this crisscrossing.
Oh,
Freaking
that's
Jazzy.
The waves were taller than the boat.
Wow. Look at
I've
that.
been out
Jazzy
and
won
stuff
so
like
much
that
money
in
from
that
his,
size of a boat, and that's no fun.
Jazzy won so much money from casino that they had to
Sloan,
close
I
it.
had
That's
had my
messed up.
sea lakes for then. I'll tell you sort of a funny story about that. I was in the back of the boat, and I had firmly gripped the railing, and I was fine. But the pilot was a little nervous about this landlubber on his boat all the way in the back. He motioned me to come forward. So I stared at him, let go of the rail, and walked forward, staring at him
Well,
in those waves.
Yardbird, I would agree with you in most point, but there's two things that happened on that cruise. The first thing was I played bingo, which I don't normally play bingo, but there was comedians they had on the cruise boat. They had bingo, and they had a $500 prize. So I said, you know what, I'm going to enter. And I called bingo. And I'm like, wow, I'm going to win $500. The problem is 4 other people called bingo. So I only got 99 bucks. The good thing is I went in the casino. You know, once you go 2 miles offshore, you're in international waters. They start the casino up right then, and they don't slow down. But I went up the roulette table. I don't know how many chips I had. I just put it on, instead of putting red, black, or anything, I just put it all on green 17. Boom. And I won 600 and something dollars, which paid for the cruise. And I'm like, I'm done. I just walked away. You got to know when to walk the hell away. I took that money and I was done. So yeah, that was awesome. I got lucky that it hit 17. I would have never, and I only played one roll. That was it, one. If I would have lost, I would have lost. So it was freaking awesome. They probably were like, "Oh, come on, bet some of that." No, 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 no. I just paid for my cruise. I'm done. Hell yeah. You won 1,500 playing a 2-cent slot machine? Well, there you go, Yardbird. That's even better than me, you know. I was just doing enough to pay for the cruise. I thought, hey, you know, if it pays for the cruise, we're doing good.
Joyce was along for that fishing trip. And having grown up on the water, whenever I would go to the grocery store, I'd look at the, getting fish, and not fresh enough, blah, blah, blah. Well, how can you tell? Look at the eyes, so on and so forth. And she was on that fishing trip, and we caught a good bit of fish and had them that night. Midway through the meal, she looks up and looks at me and she says, "Now I understand."
Yeah, totally, totally.
Wow.
Nothing beats, fresh caught fish. Nothing beats it.
Oh, it's great. I went out.
So, RS, you'll appreciate this. So after your little story there, so my grandfather used to commercial fish. So 23-foot boat, and he would go out, and it was not nets; it was all line, hook and line. And so he did this every summer. He would go out salmon fishing. It's off the coast of Washington. And so this one summer, it was, I was old enough and I was allowed to go. So I went with him. My first day out, storm. And so those waves you're talking about, we were in those. And it's my first day out on the ocean. And I'm like, oh, this sucks. And he finally, I don't know if it was just he was taking, pity on me, or if it was just really was too rough for him. But he finally goes, okay, we're done today. We're going to hold off. So we came back in and we stayed in it was about another week before everything calmed down enough for us to really go out. But after that one time out where I was not feeling well, never got sick, but I wasn't feeling well. After that, I was fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have your first taste of seasickness, and then you're cured, basically.
Yeah. The strange part is we had one day we went out and it was dead calm. It was glass out there. I got seasick.
Well, I went
That was
out
weird.
deep sea
Well,
fishing.
that's like the wind just very slowly. That's a different motion.
Vic, what's going on?
Yeah, very well could be. Hey, Vic.
Are you locked
Vic?
down over there?
Vic?
They got us all
Vic?
locked down.
Vic, you know the code.
Yeah, you know the code.
You know the passcode. Come on.
This is what I was
You
going
gotta
to tell
join
you.
us, dude.
I went deep sea fishing with my ex's grandfather, right? I've never been deep sea fishing before. So we were trolling, which basically means the bait was just dangling along across the top of the water. And all of a sudden you see this fin come up, look like freaking jaws. And it hit my line, right? And I was like, oh my God. And I yanked, and it yanked the hook out of the fish's mouth. I was like, oh my God, I lost it. I let it go, right? And it went back out, and then here comes the fin again. I caught a sailfish, right? I'll tell you what.
Tough motherfuckers, aren't
If
they?
you swim all day, you'll get tired, right? I fought that fish for a good 45 minutes to get that son of a gun on the boat. I have never been so tired in my life. You literally,
Yeah.
I mean, you'll reel as you're going forward, and then pull, and then reel and pull, and then he'll take off, and he'll take 3,000 feet of line. Then you have to reel all that back in. Then he'll take off again. 45 minutes I did that. I'm telling you, the fish was bigger than me. It had to be 7, 8 feet tall from fin to the top of its nose or needle. And as soon as we got back, and the guy cut up the fish for
There
me.
he is.
So
Hey,
we got
Nick.
to cook some of it, and then I went to bed, and I was out the entire night until the next day. I was done.
I can imagine.
What's up, Vic?
Morning.
You don't have the COVIDs, do you?
No, I don't have the COVIDs. Not yet, anyway.
Oh man, it's so bad. Can we borrow some toilet
it's
paper?
scary here. Boris Johnson, our Prime Minister, he went on TV today. The pubs are closed, nightclubs are closed, theatres are closed, cinemas are closed, restaurants are closed. We're getting closer and closer to a full lockdown for the entire country now.
I think our governor in this state, I think Venus was telling me something, and we were already on the show, but it sounds like he's already locked down Washington now.
I can't.
So we're the fourth state.
If they close down the liquor stores and the stuff like that, people are gonna get kind of pissed off that they can't get their alcohol, man. If you're closing down the pubs and stuff where Vic is, that's pretty bad.
Oh yeah,
People
the
like
pubs are
go
shut
there all
now.
the time.
It's a public gathering, and they don't want that to happen.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
understand
necessary.
that, but damn. I
They
guess they can
want-
drink at home. As long as they can still get alcohol, they'll be fine. But if they shut it down where they can't even get the alcohol, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah. Well, all they do is reach over to his right, and he's always got a beer sitting over there, or a bottle.
You know,
Usually a bottle.
oh, look at there.
I went looking for that, Vic, and I could not find it.
Glenfiddich? Is that it? Glenfiddich?
Yeah, but that's a specific one, and I went looking for it, and I couldn't
Glenfiddich.
find it.
Wow.
Speed,
Yeah.
right or left.
Ah, there you go. See, there's a man prepared. He's got two
Well,
bottles.
what do you got? What do you got?
I got the apple pie moonshine. I've got
Okay.
Oh,
Macallan.
Macallan 12.
Yeah, that's good
Yep.
stuff. That's good stuff.
That's very good.
I've got
Macallan 12.
several of the Macallans. That is the sherry oak cask.
Oh, they have like different numbers, like 11, 12, 13.
Well,
That's
the
years.
12 is how
Oh.
many years it's been aged.
Oh, no way. Okay, cool.
The double cask in 12. And they have a one that doesn't say its age, but it's gold double cask.
Oh, so Vic, I just polished off my Glenfiddich 21.
Oh, 21.
Oh,
Man, that's a lot
no.
of years.
I've got like
And
12, 18,
there
and
you
something
go.
else.
There you
And
go.
I can't
That's the
drink those
one.
now.
I need that bottle, by God. I will drink every drop of that son of a gun. Scuba don't understand whiskey. Really? It's candy?
After you've had 21 year, everything else just like goes downhill.
I know. I'm sure the 21 year is just absolutely amazing, but, you know, I
Vic,
get by with what works.
I'll bring something that you'll appreciate. I've been
Yeah,
nursing this for years.
RS bought 4 of the recipes from Vaping Watch.
That's right. Vaping Watch is gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they sold the recipes, which gives you sole custody of those recipes. So,
Night, Dolores.
and matter of fact, RS bought 4 of them, right? And he
Right.
won't sell them to nobody else. So he bought like pina colada, Kentucky bourbon custard. So since he bought that, nobody else can buy that recipe now.
Oh, but the Kentucky bourbon custard was good from them.
Yeah, it was. Pina colada, Kentucky
Now,
bourbon custard,
Vic,
Clockworks
so
custard,
RS is going to make the concentrate.
and homemade apple pie. He
They'll
got
sell it
all
to you.
those.
Dick,
What do you got?
here
Oh,
you
I recognise that bottle.
Oh.
All right. Natural
21.
natural cast strength. Okay. Wow. Limited edition.
thought- You would
I've never heard of
appreciate that, Vic.
Brora.
No wonder you're nursing it. Those are rare.
56.9% alcohol.
Those
what
are
the hell?
rare.
You haven't heard
Yeah.
of Brora because they don't distribute. They only sell it at the distillery.
Yep,
Oh, really?
yep. Distiller only.
RS is
Shit,
going to be
I
more
gotta do some
popular than he
traveling.
was. Yeah, you need to get a YouTube channel, RS. Once you
Vic, you may have company.
He's gonna start getting subscribers and stuff. Where did these guys come from?
Now, Vic's going to he's going to get a knock on his door going, I'm here for alcohol, but I'm staying at your place
thing
while I
is,
get
though,
it.
I mean, I'm on that right now, which is Project XX. However, my emergency stash is down below. I've also got Glenfiddich's IPA, which is the other experiment they done, which basically meant what Glenfiddich done. They took the 10-year-old, and for the last year they dumped it inside an IPA beer barrel cask, so it
Really?
sucked the flavour in from the IPA. It's fucking gorgeous. It really is.
Well, it's
Wow.
interesting because there's
I've
a
also got
John Q's here, so
Stand
I
up.
drink.
Do all of
it's
y'all's
called Dragon's
spirits
Milk.
come in round
27,
tubes,
15.
or just do all of them come in tubes like that, Vic?
Yes.
yep.
Wow. Okay. I mean,
Not-
we have
not
a
the
lot
21
here that
year.
comes in
And
tubes.
if I'm
but-
feeling a little bit frisky,
Brastad.
Oh,
Cognac.
I'm coming to visit.
Well, no, tell me about that one. I don't know anything about it.
I got that from Nina, who lives over in Norway.
Nice, Len. Len sent me a picture of his liquor cabinet.
We just found a medical
Yeah,
cure
I'm a
for the
big- I'm a big
coronavirus.
Yardbird
fan, in
Hydrochloroquine
case
has
you
been on
haven't
the
guessed.
prescription drug
So
list for 50
anyone
years.
just joining us is going to think we're a bunch of alcoholics.
We are.
All right, I wasn't actually going to admit it, but yeah.
The Kelpie RDA, I can't even. Munchkin stole it. I haven't seen it since. And the other ones, they're sitting here. One's going to Chunk, and the other one's going to Breeze. And I can't even go to the damn freaking post office because I don't want to catch the COVID virus. So I gotta wait.
And speaking of that, Vic, sorry, you're here, so I got to ask.
Look, she
Have-
said, "Don't
have
lie
heard
on me. I'll let
anything
you
yet about
look at it."
availability in the U.S.?
You see that? Don't lie on me. I'll let you
okay.
look at it. What the hell?
Haven't
I'll
heard
let
a
you look
thing.
at it.
I think Pro, because they're a smaller company, they've been on the go for a long time, but because Pro is a smaller company, they're having a lot of trouble getting the staff in to replace the ones who are either still ill with the coronas or just didn't show up. I mean, if you look at companies like Aspire, Anakin, and Smock, they're only running at 70% capacity right now.
That's actually good.
That is good, but the problem is the reason they're running that high is because they're outbidding the likes of Pro for the workers, for their hourly wage.
Unfortunately, it makes sense. I mean, they're a big company; they can do that.
However, I did get a little gift from David
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah.
Over it. Yee!
Yee.
Another Q class with my logo on it.
Oh, look at that. Oh man.
So I've got two of the fuckers now.
Yeah, but the one with your logo on it, I don't even know if I would use that. I'd be like, oh hell, this has got my logo on there. But hell yeah, use it. Why not? I would use
I'm
it.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, Vic, you need to tell them that they need to make some so you can sell them because I buy one.
It's still their best mod to date. They need to start selling
is.
these again.
They do.
So
They
you
really
got
need to
wait, is
start
that a
selling
Q
them.
Mini with your logo on it? No.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
Q Mini? How the hell did you get one if they don't make them anymore?
Well,
Oh, I got
all I know is, right.
I got some
this-
vape
this-
mail this week.
Oh, it's the boost.
I love that little thing.
Boost, yeah.
Those are
It
awesome.
just boosts.
See what you need to do with that. You need to get your hands on the rebuildable head for that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
That's
a
what
Get
I've
your hands on
heard.
the
right
rebuildable
now.
head.
All I've
Yeah,
got
they've been out of stock when I've been looking.
is the
And what were you
mesh
going to say,
coils.
Vic, about this?
Right. This is the original run, right?
Right.
You can see that. I mean, the finish is good on it,
Yeah.
but this feels different. It's a different finish between the two of them. This is a
Oh, look,
little
you
bit.
can see that. Wait, you can see
Yeah.
the indentation is deeper on that one.
Yep.
So
Around
Does
where
that
the
mean they're
battery
coming
goes
out
in?
with another Q class?
this has been freshly made.
So they're gonna come out with it again.
They
That's
must
the
be.
hint right there.
They must be. This has been
Jazzy,
freshly made.
why are you holding out on
Vic,
us?
Vic, tell them you need 100 more.
A
With your
hundred,
logo on there.
100,000 more. 100,000. He's
Vic,
got
if
almost
you get it,
100,000.
I'll buy
Every one
it.
of his subscribers will buy one. So there you go. Just
Dire thing, the firmware on this one was the most up-to-date version. I already checked it on the SX Mini website. It was the most up-to-date one, so they've already updated it.
I use this damn thing every day.
Hell, I use this thing. I mean, I'm using this that much. The Q Mini's starting to wear off on the side.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have this if it wasn't for Wolf. So I'm sorry that Wolf quit vaping, but I understand his reasons. But I'm happy I got this out of the deal.
Wash your hands, Speed.
What's that?
Wash your hands.
Wash your hand. You coughed in your hands. Is he gonna get sick from himself? Just
I'm
wondering.
at home. I'm not checking anybody's hands.
Vaping with Vic, a different finish or Swede? Curious bird. Look. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's got a
got
different
this.
finish.
Which just isn't as good. Because that's the original. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
Q
a normal Q class. But the one that's got your logo on it is a Q Mini. Yeah, I can tell because of the silver down here. That's
Yeah.
definitely a Q Mini. So he's got a brand new
Wait,
Q Mini.
they-
That means
They
they
called
got
it
to
a
be
Q
making
Mini,
them.
but it's actually bigger than the Q.
No, it's not. Right, here's the original. Here's the Q class.
Yeah.
And there's the Mini. That's it, base to base.
So
Yeah. Okay, so the Q's taller, but the Mini's wider.
unless they already had a black Q Mini
No,
and they
it's-
just printed his logo on there.
No,
But
no,
it
no,
looks
not,
different.
not that width. The other width.
Sideways.
Yeah, sideways.
Oh, sideways. Ah, yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. But this does feel different. It's got a slightly
Jazzy
rougher.
said they ain't making any more Q Minis. I don't.
I don't know, Jazzy, because there's subtle differences between the original run and the one I've got here. There's subtle differences between the two of them. You've got to look
Vic-
closely, but they're
Vic,
there.
you're giving us
Maybe-
hope. You're
Maybe
giving
that's,
us hope.
maybe that's the Q Mini.
It's got to be the Q Mini V2. I'm just saying. I think he would flood the market again if they did that. They need to do that.
Telling you, if they re-release this, it would sell by the fucking bucket load. It would. You're cracking little mods, these.
Yeah.
There was Speed teaching Vic about girth, folks. Content. Thanks, Tandy.
Is the logo lasered on? Daryl, I don't know. It looks. I don't know what they did.
I don't know.
Jazzy said, I taught with them 2 to 3 times a week. They're not making any more Q Minis. I would say that means Vic got very damn lucky. I'm like, wow.
Vic,
Very damn
tell him you
lucky.
need 100 more. I'll buy one. Seriously, dude.
Well, they must
I
have.
would love to have a Q Mini with your logo on it.
They must have some still left in their main warehouse or something that they haven't sold yet, and they just stuck my logo in the side of it. Then
They could have.
Who gave you
Jazzy David gave me a little present, trying to cheer me up after all the problems that I've been having with the damn channel.
that? That did suck, man. And I'm glad. And thanks for the shout out. I was like, damn, he actually mentioned me in his video. Jay
Yeah.
Hayes and Scuba had on live. You know, because there's people
Yeah.
that came in the show that had no idea your channel was gone. I was like, really? You didn't know Vic's channel was gone? So yeah, I'm glad you got it back though. That's freaking awesome.
Jazzy.
Even though they didn't remove all the strike. They removed
one of
that
the
one
4
strike. That's scary.
recipes that I bought from Watch was your request Clockworks custard. I will
Oh,
be
I gotta get
making
something.
concentrates.
Works.
Yeah,
That was
that
a good
Clockwork
custard,
sale.
that one.
It has 13 different flavors in it.
That was a really good custard. That
So,
one.
so Vic, Sloan said she'd trade you a pack of 4 bog rolls for 2 minutes. What's
No,
a
it's
bog
okay,
roll?
Sloan. Toilet roll.
That could be worth it, Vic. They're hard to get now.
Jazzy asked who David was. David Lee from SX Mini. That's his name on the email that he sent me anyway. And he is actually from, because it's yeehesxmini.com. That's the address it came from. I don't
You
know if
know,
he
a lot of
works in-
times, a lot of the Asian people I talk to, they've got like American type first names.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if he works in the marketing or the promotion team, Jazzy. I think he's one of the marketing managers. Because I know that Queenie, I don't even know if Queenie still works for them, but I haven't had an email from Queenie for months now. It's been David that's been chatting to me.
she'll throw in a stick, Vic.
They big. Now
No.
that's what you call sweetening the deal.
Yeah, sweetening the deal. 4 toilet rolls and a steak bake.
I think it's going to take a bit more than that, though, Sloan. Well, maybe more than a bit.
So yeah, I'm just sitting here wondering, how long is it going to be until the office block that I'm working in ends up having its doors locked?
It may not be, honestly, it may not be that much longer.
I know.
Did I hear, did RS say that Clockworks Custard has 13 flavors?
I'll double check it again.
It was 12 or 13, yeah.
Holy crap. That's a
That's
lot.
so damn good.
That's a complicated juice. Like I said, even the key
Vic,
lime.
wait,
that,
isn't it your king? Isn't that the peach one?
Yeah, the peach one, yeah.
That one's got like 11, doesn't it?
12 flavors.
10.
10.
I
So,
thought it was
okay.
11.
Clockworks.
Clockworks has 12 flavors. Wow. Tandy, you're going to have to get a bunch of ingredients. There you go. I bet they're all TFA. Look at DeMillan
they're
guessing
not.
now.
No, they're not.
Oh, no, they're not. There you go. That's another clue, DeMillan. They're not all TFA. Wow. So, Vic, how are you? You don't have to deal with the public much at all. Well, wait, don't you take public transit?
Oh yeah, I take the bus.
Uh-huh.
But it's a little local bus. It's usually empty.
Okay, so, but yeah, you still have to touch stuff that other people have been touching.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, the building that I work in, there's a call centre on the far side on the west wing, and there's about 250 people that work in there, and we all go through the single entrance, the one entrance. So all it takes is one
Good for
person
you,
who's got the
Yardbird.
bonus
Yeah.
to sneeze all over the door handle or something, and that's me fucked.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the call center's still running.
It's still running.
I'm
It's still
surprised.
running. Don't know for how long though.
Yeah, I would have like a gallon of hand sanitizer. As soon as I went through that door, I'd be cleaning my hands because, ugh.
Why
There
pay
you-
for hand sanitizer?
Y'all have a lot. I don't even.
Oh, you use straight rubbing alcohol, don't
yeah,
you?
I got that too. I mean,
91%.
I've got the fixins to make my own here.
91%.
Hand sanitizer is only 60 at the most.
I decide to sanitize my insides with Glenfiddich. That works just the same.
it does,
There you
right?
go.
That's what I was
There you
telling.
go.
That's what I was telling.
And
Speed.
RS CDC is saying it needs to be 70% at least to be effective.
70%.
They
Yeah,
were
I don't
saying
even.
60. a
That's what I was
while
telling everybody last week. I don't even buy
Yeah,
the
it's been
70% isopropyl because it leaves a film. Like if you're cleaning your eddies with that 70%, you're gonna be like, damn, it's leaving a film. Get the higher grade rubbing alcohol if possible. They sell it at most of your
Oh yeah.
drugstores. You don't have to buy the 70%. Get
Now,
the
they
higher
don't,
one.
They don't sell it liquid like that in the UK. They sell wipes.
They
no,
don't?
You can get bottles of isopropyl alcohol, but you've got to get it from a chemist.
No
Oh, really?
shit.
When I
Yeah,
was
like
there,
Lloyd's Pharmacy or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, when I was there, I couldn't get liquid.
Yeah, this is.
Oh,
I
they're
mean,
doing
this is
liquid
straight.
now.
This is CVS, and that's 91% right there. Or you
I
can
think-
get
No, no, no. We're
93.
talking to the UK.
Yeah, I know.
think Lloyd's Pharmacy's doing 95% isopropyl alcohol in a bottle now, from what I remember.
Al says he don't have any toilet paper, so
This
no
was
one's
back in
touching it.
2005.
Now they might have changed the rules since then. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness! I need TP for my bunghole.
I was lucky though. I was staying with a nurse. She got me some from the hospital.
Damn it. And Breeze said, "Oh, you can vape mine. I don't want to vape yours, Breeze. It's still brand new, and I really don't want to build on it because it's yours. And you're getting the only one that has the designed logo that's actually spelled wrong. So you got one of the rare gems.
One of the very first batches before
Yeah.
they fixed the spelling mistake.
Yeah. It's weird because the blue one is spelled right, the stainless steel is spelled right, but the black one is backwards.
How do you misspell SX?
They do
I'm
SX.
just kidding.
Yee. You can't not spell yee, right? Right. Well, I guess you could put YEEHEE if you.
But it'd be kind of hard to misspell SX.
Oh, I jumped Vic's case about a review he did a couple weeks ago. Maybe it was 3 weeks ago. And he kept saying that this
one.
Damn, I don't remember which one it was, but he was saying that it was 6 milligram or something, but it was actually 4 milligram, or it was 6 ohm and it was actually 4 ohm. I can't. 0.4 ohm, 0.6 ohm. I don't remember. I jumped to shit. It's on the YouTube video. And I was like, he said it right during the show, but at the beginning and on his little spinny thing, it was wrong. But when he talked about it, it was right. So it's like, which one do you believe? And he does so much, I don't even know how he gets it straight. I don't even mean jump his case because it's like, you can't keep all that. There's so much stuff coming at you. There's no damn way. So I just wanted to point it out and say, hey, this is what's going on. Because you can't.
Probably one of those reviews where I was editing it in a rush.
It may be.
I
It
usually
may be.
make mistakes.
Your bird's at it again.
Yep.
Although
They'll
I
tell
did
you.
get the Mike Vapes clutch and the new signature tips and Dove Pole mono. That came in today. Well, yesterday now.
Yeah, I was going to
The
buy one of
clutch.
those clutches till I ran out of money.
So the mono is basically it looks like your typical not your SX, fuck it. It looks like your typical signature tips squonker, except the back half's been cut off, so it's not a squonker, and it's got a DNE 75C chip. So it's a single battery mod basically, but it's
Yeah.
got that same grip thing that you would expect from signature. Looks not bad actually. It's quite a nice looking mod.
If I'm going to use a DNA 75, well, it's not color, but that Therion was a very nice DNA 75. That was a nice
was.
mod. So, yeah, I mean, and then as soon as they added the Squonk bot, I think the Therion was actually dual battery, though. Hell, it's somewhere
was.
on my shelf.
It was.
That's why I liked it, because, wait, is that it? That looks like it. That's it, isn't it?
It's probably got batteries in it.
No, it doesn't have batteries. This looks
No.
like this is the Therion, I do believe. It takes 2 batteries. Yeah, because it's got the wood in the front. That's it. Damn, how did I get it so close to me? Yeah, there it is, Therion. Okay, I got lucky and reached right for it.
You actually
This-
found something.
I know, right? And I also have this one, which is this is the paranormal or something like that. And Vic's like, man, I had those like 10 years ago. I know, but you know,
I like
Yeah,
the
good
paranormal.
mod.
That was a nice one too.
yeah. There's a lot of
Doesn't
good
have
mods
any-
that's been made over the years, and
Only thing I didn't like about those is that DNA chip sucks the battery life.
yeah, this is dual battery also, the paranormal.
Yeah.
If you're going to fart, you're getting down.
Well, I mean, as far as sucking battery life down, it
Sorry,
doesn't really
Iris, I
bother
can't
me
get
that
down.
much because I got so many batteries it doesn't even bother me. I mean, I got, and I know Vic's in the same boat. He's probably got enough batteries. He's like, I can't even keep up with the damn things now. I got so many batteries. But yeah, I got plenty of batteries.
Yeah, the problem is when I'm using it, I don't want to drain batteries when I'm not around a fresh set.
Well, they make lots of chargers that work off a cigarette lighter.
Yeah, but when I was using the paranormal,
Mm-hmm.
I was in an office and I couldn't have a charger with me because I was traveling. So I had the charger was sitting in the hotel room.
Okay, now you're not making sense. I was in an office, but I was traveling. So was your office a travel office? What the hell? Either
Yeah,
you was
I
in an
was traveling
office,
to another office
okay, and that's when you
and I was
get in
staying
the
in a
truck
hotel.
that has a cigarette lighter plug and you charge. I don't get it.
Where's the cigarette lighter in the office?
You
Vic, do you have
know,
a cigarette lighter in your office?
no, they make those, but anyways, you're saying that you had to travel. So if you had to travel, then you have the charger in the car while you're traveling. And
No, I had
what?
the charger in the hotel room.
Okay. But they make adapters that have the little round
And I
plug
would go
and
from the
cigarette,
hotel room to the office.
and you bring the charger with you.
No.
People don't think things through. You can look. There's lots of hell. You could hook it to the car battery if you needed to. There's 12 volts right there. Bam, 2 wires. Hook it up to the back of the charger. You're good to go.
Vic, have you figured out how to stop someone to be upside the head remotely?
Oh, Vic don't have the pinfold cup. What the hell happened?
No, it's a Monty Python cup.
Oh, okay. I know you still got the pinfold cup though. I've
Yeah,
seen
it's
it.
downstairs.
Wait a second. You don't have a Doctor Who cup?
That's up at the office.
Ah, okay.
Doctor Who. It's funny that the coronavirus stuff has reached all the way down. Like I was telling Speed earlier, it's reached all the way down to the video game market because they know people are self quarantining, staying at home. So now there's all these game releases and free plays and double
Yeah.
XP just because people are bitching. We're stuck at home. We got nothing to play. Give us double XP. And that's what they're doing. They're like, okay, here you go.
Stephen,
Enjoy.
I'll tell you something. My former job was going to have me go to Zimbabwe to help
Zimbabwe?
with Zimbabwe,
Wow. Okay.
and to help with a network install. So I had to get all these kinds of immunization shots. One of the recommended immunization shots is for the Black Plague.
Damn.
Is for the Black Plague because apparently it is still alive and well and kicking in those parts of the world. So my doctor tried to arrange
in the
for it,
US.
and the CDC, not in the U.S., in like Africa, and there was none available here in Maryland. He would have had to have bought
Nice, Robin.
2,000 immunizations from the CDC in order to immunize just me.
Bloody hell.
Dadgum.
We decided, because they sell it in lots of 2,000. We decided not to do that one because not only would he have had to go through mucho expense and then not be able to use a lot of it, but unlike other vaccines where the bacteria or germ or whatever is mostly dead, the immunization for Black Plague, it is mostly alive. So you could actually get the Black Plague from the
hell no.
immunization.
Hell no.
And there's no cure.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm not taking that
Okay.
immunization. Not happening. I'm wondering now, what's the name? Kevin brings up a
There's
good
a
point.
50-50 chance that you will get the Black Plague if you're immunized for it.
Vic, do you ever pull a mod off the shelf that you have behind you, maybe at your office, and it has batteries in it?
No.
Damn. Make
Well,
me
because
feel like
the-
shit.
The office, up at the office, I've only got 5 sets of batteries up there. Here in the house, there's probably a few mods up there that have still got batteries in them, but not up at the office.
Okay. Well, I can understand the office. You keep it straight there, but so at home it's happened to you because I'm
Oh, yeah.
pulling. I grabbed a mod off off the stand back here, and I was like, "Damn, it's got freaking batteries in it." Yeah.
Dude, I've lost count of how many times you've done that.
Well, I try to take them out before I put it on that shelf. I don't know how that happened.
See, I don't know which one counts higher. Either you grabbing mods with batteries or Vic spilling e-liquid.
Oh my goodness.
I'd say Scuba with the batteries.
There you go.
Probably.
Oh, I don't know about that. Let's see.
You got a charge out of it. I'm positive. Don't be negative unless you're well grounded. Yardbird, seriously, do you have a book or
Yep, that
some
one
kind of
has
calculator that comes up with this stuff? See, yeah,
That
but
one
you got
has
batteries
batteries.
behind you. Oh, so you don't have. Oh, you're gonna pull a mod out that's got batteries in it.
That
would
one
be-
has batteries.
Aha.
That one definitely has batteries.
Well, I try not to do that because if you leave your batteries go below too low for
That
charge,
one,
they
that
may
one
not charge
doesn't
back
have
up.
batteries. So that's unusual for me.
And unfortunately, with most of my mods, I try to take all the batteries out anyways. But I'm very careful. If I've got an SX mod,
You take
I
them out.
take the batteries out right away.
Yes.
Hey, there's no batteries in the crown mod. Wait, what's that mod called? Vic said it one time.
The checkmate.
There you go, the checkmate. There, and this is
Good
blue.
mod that actually. I still use mine now and again.
Yeah, this is a good mod, and I've rarely used this. It's still on the shelf, but it is what it is.
I am really bad about taking batteries out of things, but then again, I have rebuilt many battery sleds. It's not really
Oh,
hard.
the battery sleds. Yeah, I remember a lot of the mods that used to get made had 3D printed battery sleds, and those just did. They don't last worth a darn. Or the crap. China's going to be punished for causing this. I don't know.
I don't know that China
Where they-
caused it.
Did you see where they have now 3D printers where they use a liquid polymer rather than the plastic string?
Yeah, I've seen the liquid
Really?
polymer. That's been a thing. It prints upside down. It comes out of a liquid. Yeah, they've done that for a while, but they're getting now. It's starting to get a lot faster. It used to be so slow that nobody would want to do it and too expensive. Now the price is coming down, and people are actually getting into it now, and they print so much
That might
better.
be good because I have an idea for those DIYers.
Yeah.
When I got when my flavoring inventory started going up, it was hard to see the bottles on the shelf, behind each other. So I
Echo.
built a set of
What's
wooden
85
shelves.
Fahrenheit in Celsius?
And I realized not everybody's cabinet is the same size. So I came up with an idea of 3D printing sections, like fingernail polish shelves, sections that would go together to any length that you would want and stack stepwise behind each other.
That's
It
a
would-
good idea. That.
29.4 Celsius today.
Ooh, that's too fucking hot.
Yeah, see, I don't even know Celsius good. That's why I asked Alexa. I was
Oh.
like, I don't know.
85 degrees?
Yeah, it was 85 degrees.
That's not too hot.
It's pretty warm, man. I like 74. That's like my favorite temperature. 74 is perfect.
That's what it's going to be tomorrow. -1.
-1.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
the entire thing, UV printing, that's what I was.
Was that an eclipse on Scuba's cam? What eclipse? I don't know. Nobody knows Celsius.
So, Vic, it's still freezing there.
Yeah, it's frosty outside right now.
Damn. No, it was hot here, dude. I saw people wearing shorts, and I was like, I
It's-
should have on freaking shorts
It's
right now.
currently at 10:05, it is 70 degrees outside here,
Wow.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, see, our high was 64 today.
Let's see, minus 32, that would
Well,
be
thanks, Kevin.
48,
I,
5 ninths, about half of that, 24 Celsius.
Too hot. Anything above 20 is too hot.
I don't even have any new mods.
That's actually an easy way to do it, is if you're going from Fahrenheit to Celsius, you basically subtract the 32, get down to 0 for freezing, and then halve what the remainder is, because it's 5 ninths.
Oh, okay. Subtract the 32 and then have it?
Yeah, because the real formula is 5 ninths of the remainder.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
5
gotcha.
ninths is, you may as well say half.
Or alternatively, America can stop using a stupid system to dictate their temperatures and move over to Celsius with the rest of the planet.
Hey, Vic.
With the rest of the planet,
Hey,
y'all's
Vic.
little piece
Wait a
over
minute,
there
wait a
is
minute,
not
Steve.
more than.
Wait a minute, Steve. Vic. If
Yes.
God wanted us to be decimal, there would have only been 10 apostles.
There you go.
Oh.
And we don't even have aluminium over here. I'm just saying. I got a bunch of aluminum mods.
Vic's like, what?
Corona can't live in heat. Yeah, that's what Trump says. I mean, Oompa Loompa. I mean, yeah, there you go.
Yes,
It
it
can
bloody
live in
can.
heat.
Look at Iran. Iran's getting hammered with it, and it's fucking roasting over there.
And it's spreading in Australia as well. So, and Australia's in summer right now.
Let's
so
use the
it's
Kelvin
not spreading
scale.
real fast. It's slower, but it's still spreading.
We use that aluminum, fewer letters and much lighter. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, it can. It will spread. If it's gonna spread, I'm hoping that I'm not a part of it. That's why I'm staying in the house. I've been sick since October, so I know if anybody don't need to catch it, it's me, because I
Well,
will
and-
straight up
and
die.
One of the things that they're saying is they're not going to stop the total number of people that get it. What they're trying to do is slow it down.
Yeah,
so
they're
it can be
they're
managed.
trying to lower the peak.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, once they see a drop in the progression of it, then they'll know, hey, we're on a downtrend, and then Trump will have a newspaper saying, hey, look, it's on a downtrend, because he'll think it's him. But oh Lord, I don't know. This is. I'm mainly mad about the fact that people have run out and bought every freaking thing they can from the grocery stores, putting people out that you can't go get hand sanitizer, you can't go get toilet paper, you can't even go buy a good steak because it's all freaking gone. They all went and bought it all. So it's kind of crappy. So now you got to stay home, and you can't even go up there and get supplies that you need because somebody else bought them all thinking, I need it all. They won't, buy for yourself. Don't buy for, oh, I'm going to need this for 8 months. That's what people are doing.
The problem is a lot of people, a lot of households, they only have enough stuff in their house to last for a few days. And so when the news is going around saying you may be, self-quarantine for a couple of weeks, people panicked and they went out and bought a couple months worth of stuff. That's where the problem came in.
Like
is people
mods?
panicking like that.
Tiger, hold on now. You're saying I'm hoarding mods? I only get one of each kind. I don't buy 8 mods of the same kind. So
yeah, me too, Vic.
I'm not taking away from other people. That's different. Now, if I went and
He
bought,
only gets one of each and every kind. No, you're not hoarding at all.
I saw that. I saw that.
I don't have one of each. I don't even have a Kodama or
Vic,
whatever the hell. I don't even
Vic.
have one of those.
He does it for historical purposes.
Yeah.
Hysterical?
I'm a
Did
collector.
I hear that right? Hysterical purposes?
It's either a collector or hoarder. I'm one of the two. I don't know.
Well,
Scuba is a
Scuba,
museum.
It is 10 after.
It is time to go. Y'all do yourself a favor, guys. This Corona COVID stuff is like all over the planet. So just if you go out in public, if you grab anything, whether it be a shopping cart, a door handle, the mail, that's what I'm trying to say. People come in
safe, be
contact
careful,
with
be
all
healthy.
these things, and clean
Just
your
do what
hands.
your
Don't
mother
touch your
told you.
face. Try
Wash
to
your
not
hands.
catch the virus. I don't want to see anybody getting sick and get on the cat. Hey, I'm joining y'all from the hospital. I don't want to see that. I really would hate to see that. You can't watch. I mean, you'd be watching YouTube videos from Vic in the hospital, and then Vic would get more subscribers from the hospital staff, which would be. I would
And
get
remember,
pissed.
folks, if you are shopping in a supermarket and someone coughs, point at them and scream. That way they keep their distance from you because they think you're insane.
How are we gonna clean cash?
Either that or cough back at them.
Robin, I suggest don't use cash. Use a card.
Use a card, contactless.
Yep.
Now, yeah, I love using my Apple iWatch. I don't even have to touch anything. I just get my watch near it and it's done. If you have
Oh,
to,
so the virus jumps to your hand and then you wipe your face.
no, I'm
No,
because
he
if you're
doesn't
using
have
a
any
card
toilet paper. He uses that card for something else.
that has a chip, you still have to slide the thing in there and you still have to touch it. So it's kind of like,
Gotta
will you be
contactless,
doing
that way
more
you're not pushing any
shows
buttons.
that we need more entertainment? I think Vic should do more shows. Because Vic's busy, but he's got plenty of time.
Wait, when
at
is
night.
the UK show going to come back on?
I'm hoping next month.
When is what?
Who all is going to be on it?
Oh, the UK vape show. Oh, gotcha.
It'll be a completely new cast.
So Vic is like, "Fuck you! I'm not telling you." That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Ain't that a
I've
bitch?
I've got one of them in place. I just need to look for the other two now. So it'll be a completely new cast.
Well, that's good. All UK folks, right?
Yep.
Okay. See, y'all can fuck off. You don't get no Americans. I understand. You know what? The reason that all those channels have that many subscribers is because all y'all got together and that grouped all the subscribers. So, and most of them just sit there and tell stories and it's like, whatever. But I'm not
Oh, I had
bitching.
a comment, but I won't say it.
If you know the UK reviewer scene, you'll know them. You'll know
Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. Now we know. Now we know who they're gonna be. I got it.
Oh, so you got Mr. Shed.
Fuck off.
Oh, we're gonna see Todd on there. Hey, I'm here from the shed.
There's going to be no sheds. There's going to be no sheds and no bikes in it. Put it that way.
Oh, okay. No sheds and no bikes. I got you. Cool. All right, you guys have a great weekend out there. Like I said, stay safe. We will catch you guys next week at the same time. Remember, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for y'all over in the UK. That's 5-hour difference. We're at 10:13 right now here in the US. We did have a time jump, so I know that threw a lot of y'all off last week.
Vic, when's your time change?
I think our time changes this Sunday. I think.
Who is on?
Sounds about right.
If anybody's on, it's going to be over on iVlog. Usually either Malachite or Dumbass may cast. I don't know if Dumbass is casting tonight, but one of those two will probably be on. But y'all have a great weekend, guys, and hopefully I'm going to try to steal the Kelpie back from Munchkin, or we'll get released from quarantine and I can actually go out to stores. Because I need to go out. I'm just scared to. I mean, if anybody don't need to catch this, it's me. So I'm more scared than anybody to go to a damn store with the public right now. See, the hell you will. Look, Munchkin even. The hell you will. So I gotta wait until I get cleared by the doctor's office for me to go outside. Y'all have a great weekend, and thanks for Vic for showing up. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys next week. Y'all have a good one.
All right, night, everybody.